back. So for lesson number 3, I'm going to talk about a sound in British and American English called the yod. And the yod, we call the yod sound, it's the Y and U and youth. It's that y sound. And it's a consonant, but it's kind of between a vowel and a consonant sound. So there's a difference between the way American English uses the yod and British English uses the yod in many words. And over time, American English has dropped the yod from many words. So if you'll notice words in British like news, coupon, suit, duty, you'll hear that U sound after the first consonant. So again, news, coupon, suit, duty. American English has dropped that sound from many words. So those words in American English are news, coupon, suit, and duty. So we no longer use that yod sound at the beginning. There are many words in American English where we do have that sound. So words like cute, which is spelled C-U-T-E, Americans still say the yod sound, so cute. Another example would be beauty, or few, cube, music. So there are many words that Americans still say the yod, but there are many words that have dropped it where British English has preserved it. So the British still say news, coupon, suit, and duty. On the slides, you'll see the American English pronunciation in blue again, and the British pronunciation in black. With these, you'll also notice some things I've talked about in earlier lessons, like the longer vowel sound in British English. So Americans say, again, news, and where the British say news, so a little bit longer vowel sound. The example of coupon, if you see the American English as coupon, no use or no yod sound, and the British English has that coupon, and the vowel, the final vowel is a little different in American and English pronunciations. So you'll see coupon versus coupon. So a slightly different coupon and coupon. The coupon in British English is a little more rounded of a sound. Many of you will notice this difference if you watch the Harry Potter movies. In American English, we say Harry Potter, and in British English, they say Harry Potter. So they say the more rounded aw sound, Potter, with the T, of course, and then the R goes away at the end. Yes, so a couple of sentences at the bottom of this slide that you'll see. I'll give you the American pronunciation of each and then the British pronunciation. I buy the newspaper for the coupon, I buy the newspaper mostly for the coupon section. So that would be American English. I buy the newspaper mostly for the coupon section. In British English, you would hear, I buy the newspaper mostly for the coupon section. I buy the newspaper mostly for the coupon section. Our second sentence, he wears a suit when he's on duty. So you think of a soldier in the army. He wears a suit or a uniform. He wears a suit when he's on duty. So again, we've dropped the U sound in suit and duty in American English. So in British English, that would sound more like, he wears a suit when he's on duty. He wears a suit when he's on duty. So the next slide is our practice slide. So now for practice, stop the video here and try to pronounce the following words with both an American and British accent. Okay, and we're back for the practice round. So again, we are pronouncing some words both with and without that that yod sound, that little Y sound that's inserted. So I'll say these 5 words first with an American accent and then with the British pronunciation with that yod sound. So these words again in American English: Tuesday, stupid, do, enthusiasm, and student. Tuesday, stupid, do, enthusiasm, and stupid. So now I will insert the yod sound the way British English would with these words. Tuesday, stupid, due, enthusiasm, student. Again, Tuesday, stupid, due, enthusiasm, and student. Okay, hello, and we're back this time with my assistant, Jai. Jai. Hi. So let's go through these 5 practice words and see if you can say them both with an American accent without the yod sound and the British accent with the yod sound.
Okay. Tuesday.
Good.
Tuesday. Tuesday.
One more time.
Tuesday is American.
Tuesday is the American without, yeah.
And Tuesday.
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 Good.
Tuesday.
Good. And now the second one?
Stupid.
Good.
And stupid. Stupid.
Good. Try that one more time.
Stupid.
That sounds American.
Stupid.
Good. Stupid. Stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And do.
Do. So
Do.
it's
Do.
pretty. Sounds exactly the same as do. Do. The word do. But in
Do.
British English, it would have the.
Do.
Say
Do.
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 Right.
Do. Do. And do.
Good. Yeah, that was perfect.
Enthusiasm.
This is the hard one.
Yeah. Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. In my American accent, enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
Yes.
And in British is enthusiasm.
Good. Good. A little bit more of the yod sound there.
Enthusiasm.
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 Enthusiasm. Yeah.
Enthusiasm.
Yeah, it's very slight. Very slight.
Enthusiasm.
Good. Yeah, that was nice.
Student. Student.
Student.
And student. In British?
A little more of the yod sound.
Student. Student.
Better. Student.
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 Good.
Student.
Yeah. Do you want to try them all one more time with the yod sound?
Yeah, okay.
Just to put you on the spot.
Okay. Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Due. And enthusiasm.
Yes.
Student.
Very good. Very good.
Really?
Yes. Nice job.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello again. And for our 4th lesson, I'm going to talk about various T sounds in English dialects. All English dialects have various sounds they use for the letter T. Depending on where the T appears in the word, the T will sound different, and actually quite different in different dialects. The British tend to enunciate T quite clearly in most places. So in words like butter, better, you really hear the T sound in British English. Whereas Americans tend to soften the T and make it almost a D sound in many words, especially when the T appears between two vowel sounds. The reason for that is that T is a voiceless sound. T, t, no voice involved in T. But in American English, when it appears between two vowels, because all vowels have a voiced quality to it, Americans keep the voice engaged while they're saying the T. So butter in British English turns to butter in American English. And you might say that Americans do that because they're lazy. We just don't want to turn our voice off and then back on again. So we say butter instead of butter, like the British do. So you'll see on the screen, I've got 4 examples here. Again, the blue transcription is the American pronunciation, and the black transcription is the British pronunciation. So the first word would be better in American English, better. And it's not exactly like a D sound, but it's a very short, fast D, butter, butter, kind of between a D and a T sound. And technically it's called a flap sound, where the tongue just briefly touches the top of the mouth. Butter, butter. In British English, butter, butter. Again, like we've covered before, the R sound at the end is dropped. The final vowel sound is lengthened a little, and the T is said clearly. So butter, butter, better. The next word would be latter. If I say it carefully in American English, I would also say the T, latter. But seldom do we say it clearly. We often say latter. But the British would always say latta, latta. The final word, bottle in American English, with that slight D sound, bottle, versus the British bottle, bottle. So also notice a little vowel difference there. Bottle, so an open ah, bottle in American English, and bottle, bottle, bottle in British English. So as an example, I've used a familiar tongue twister. In my American accent, Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. And in a British accent with clear T's in each word, Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. And again in my American accent, Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. So again, when those T's occur between two vowels, it turns into almost a D sound. So Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. So now we'll look at the practice slide. So you'll need to stop the video here and practice saying each of the following words with both an American and British accent. Also see if you can follow the dropped R pronunciation for some of these words in the British pronunciation. So the first word would be in American accent, letter. In the British accent with the T would be letter. Letter, letter. The second word, flutter, would be flutter in British. Flutter, flutter. The next word, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. The next, scuttle in American English would be scuttle in British English. Scuttle, scuttle. The next word, spottier in American English, spottier. In British English, spottier, spottier. And the final word, fettered, fettered, with an American accent, and in British, fettered, fettered. Fettered, fettered. Okay, and that's the 6 practice words.